Welcome to Mission Minute News. Happy New Year to all of you. I'm Dominican Sister Jean Harris. Super typhoon devastates southern Philippines. Super Typhoon Rai, known as Odette in the Philippines, made landfall on the afternoon of Thursday, December 16th at 1:30 in the afternoon on Siargao Island in southeastern Philippines. Winds of 160 miles per hour passed through that day and the next, leaving a trail of destruction, which touched all Divine Word communities in the area. Fortunately, no priests, brothers, sisters, employees, or lay partners were killed, but many lost their homes and belongings. It was the 15th storm to hit the country in 2021, and the worst typhoon since Typhoon Yolanda in 2013. The SVD Odette Task Force leapt into action, distributing food to about 900 devastated families in the 3 interior barangays, or local jurisdictions, of Argao, Cebu, headed by Father Roger Bagao, SVD, Provincial Superior. Other barangays, Buquat, Kanbantug, and Tigib, also received aqua tablets to kill microorganisms in the water that carries cholera, typhoid, dysentery, and other diseases. Then the task force visited the Santo Tomas de Villanueva Parish of Father Joseph Gabriente, which was badly hit by Typhoon Odette. The retablo and roof of the church were destroyed by the strong winds. Task Force Odette collaborates with the University of San Carlos in providing relief to the most damaged areas, including relief operations in Bohol, Surigao, Samar, and Dumaguete. At this point, the SVD province is assessing damages suffered by its communities and coordinating needed assistance for restoring power, telephones, and other operations. Reporters Father Felmar Castrodes Fiel and Ms. Rowena Capistrano ask for your prayers and generosity to help those affected by Typhoon Odette. Holy Spirit Sisters gather in 15th General Chapter. The 15th General Chapter of the Holy Spirit Missionary Sisters will begin next week on January 12th to run through the 30th, announces Sister Maria Teresia Horneman, Congregational Leader. Although originally planned for 2021, the chapter has necessarily been postponed several times. The sisters have been anticipating this important event with great expectation. Delegates, as well as those participating through prayer and at a distance. The central leadership team has answered relevant questions preparatory to the chapter, despite prevailing uncertainties. For a valid and meaningful discernment, we want to ensure that each sector of our congregation is appropriately represented. However, the most important concern is protecting the health and well-being of each participant, both delegates and service personnel. This includes making sure all are vaccinated, tested, follow quarantine regulations, have sufficient rest, healthy food, and a safe environment, reflects Sister Margaret Hansen, one of the general counselors. Only a limited number of people will be allowed to visit the venue, such as priests to celebrate Eucharist and a few invited guests. We have not planned a general outing to also limit any infectious contact, reports Sister Hansen. Another general counselor, Sister Miriam Altenhofen, shares, during this pandemic situation, we have learnt that all our plans can turn upside down. but we strongly believe it is possible to have a chapter with full participation. Besides the election of the new General Coordination Team, we expect to have an honest look at the reality of our congregation, strengths and limitations, and how we have journeyed in the past 6, now 7 years, including the pandemic, and what we have learnt from it, explains Sister Theresia. Of course, I also expect that we will enjoy meeting each other and celebrating our togetherness and interculturality. At every general chapter, what is important is that we discern together and find an answer to the question, what does the Holy Spirit expect of us for the coming 6 years? And also to go back to our origin, to our charism, and ask how to live it out with enthusiasm, love, and joy in the future. During the chapter, each capitular will have a tablet giving her access to the internet, email, and other chapter-related applications, especially the G Suite or workspace. G Suite is a collaborative productivity application that offers professional email, shared calendars, online document editing, storage on cloud, video meetings, and survey tool. All reports from the provinces, regions, and general administration are being saved in Google Drives. We also can use Google Form to do surveys and voting, except for the election of the congregational leader and counselors. This chapter can really be considered a paperless chapter, tells Sister Mikaline Bapu, another general counselor. Blessings for a grace-filled, successful, and productive chapter, Holy Spirit Sisters. Parish celebrates Christmas in Jharsuguda Jail. Christmas 2021 was unique for some of the SVDs in Odisha, India. They received permission to celebrate Christmas with inmates in Jharsuguda Jail. The day was filled with many activities for the brothers and sisters in the prison. We organized a short Christmas prayer service, carol singing, Christmas dance, and festive meal for 350 inmates, shares Father Rasal Arissa, SVD, JPIC coordinator of the Eastern Province. St. Arnold Parish in Jharsuguda had gained entry to the jail for 20 participants, giving them, both them and the inmates, a very special Christmas memory. Hospital patients and families enjoy peaceful visits. Sister Grazia Muraki, SSPS, is a pastoral worker at the Holy Spirit Hospital in Nagoya, Japan, giving comfort to the patients and their families. In that country, COVID restrictions generally prevent patients from having visitors. However, the Holy Spirit Hospital allows 1 hour of visitation per day with a maximum of 3 visitors per patient. And if more than one than that come, all wait in the common room and take turns. It is gratifying to see the happiness of the patients able to spend a small amount of time with their family, shares Sister Grazia, who often senses an inexpressible connection between patients and their families as they peacefully share their thoughts and feelings, their affection and care. Nor does the medical team interfere during these precious moments, unless a serious need occurs. The chaplain and pastoral workers also talk to the relatives while they are waiting. Pastoral care is a must, says Sister Muraki. The staff and volunteers welcome them with a small gift so that everyone enjoys every minute of their visit. SVD receives Netherlands Tulip Award. A Filipino Catholic missionary priest has been honored with the Human Rights Tulip Award given by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Netherlands in Manila for his work as a human rights defender. Divine Word missionary priest Flaviano Flavi Lopez Villanueva was recognized for setting up a support group for families of victims of illegal killings in the Philippines. Established in 2007, the Human Rights Tulip Award is given to a person or organization promoting and supporting human rights in innovative ways. Candidates for the award are selected because of their courage under challenging circumstances and the positive impact their work has on the community. The work is most certainly enormous and even life-threatening at times, said Father Villanueva when asked for his reaction. However, he says he is inspired to continue when I see a homeless person smile and say thank you, whenever I see one sharing the meal we offer to those who failed to receive, and whenever I see and listen to homeless people saying, I have never felt so valued as a person. In 2015, with the support of his congregation, Father Flavi opened Kalinga Center that provides dignified care for the homeless in Manila. It went smoothly until the administration of President Rodrigo Duterte came in, he said. That is when I saw the plight of the widows and orphans, victims of the government's war on drugs, he said in an interview with Aid to the Church in Need. One of several Catholic Church leaders accused of sedition for allegedly conspiring to undermine the government, Father Villanueva has been vocal in his opposition to government-sanctioned illegal killings of drug dealers and drug addicts. Persecution in the country, he said, takes many forms, including attacks and killings of the poor. If you have a comment or question about any of our stories, please email us at missionminutenews@wordnet.tv. You can also post your comments below each video on YouTube. We promise to respond. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Share with others about the channel and the variety of programs you enjoy there. Please join us every Wednesday for our online Eucharist and Adoration and Benediction of the Blessed Sacrament, starting at 11 a.m. Pacific Time. You can always catch it later on YouTube if that time isn't good for you. Send us your prayer requests or perhaps sponsor the Eucharist by contacting us by phone at 909-383-4333 or send an email to mail@wordnet.tv. This is Mission Minute News. Until we meet again, stay safe and well in this new year. And may Jesus' love for you make you smile.